the high end. I think that really helped. I think all these luxury cannabis items that are entering the market is really helping with the stigma. So I think we're kind of getting there, and that's something that I say to people when I'm trying to get them to understand why it's important for them to have my book. It's like, look, we legalized cannabis. We need to start talking to our children about it because it's legal now, and we're still hiding our use from our kids.
And there you go.
We think we are.
I'm glad you brought it up because I was going to talk about your book next. But you've been called in some corners like a propagandist, where you're literally trying to spread propaganda to children. That's what some people would say. Yeah. And the fact that you wrote a book. Talk about your book for a second. You wrote a book which is really a children's book that's called "What's Growing in Grandma's Garden."
Oh. Whoops, I brought one for you.
Oh, okay.
Yay. Here we go.
And your book, What's Growing in Grandma's Garden, and we'll hold it up here for people at home to take a peek at. But, this book, there are some who say, talking to children about cannabis? Why did you think about it, or why did you decide to write this book?
Well, I was on the Woody Show a couple of years ago, and he asked me how I talked to my kids about cannabis, and I said I didn't. It was a different time back then, but it still bothered me that I didn't have a good answer. So I spent a year interviewing people about how they talked to their children about cannabis, and the bottom line was that they weren't, especially people in the industry.
Right.
And I kept saying, hey, it's legal now. We need to talk to our kids. I interviewed this one mother. She had a group of friends that they get together every Saturday. They have kids the same age, and they sit around and they binge drink all weekend. And she would and the kids, she's got a younger daughter that started when she was 18 months old, started drinking, stealing people's drinks and drinking it and getting drunk. And they thought it was funny.
Right.
And she said, I wish that we weren't drinking and we were smoking cannabis, but I don't know how to do that. And I said, well, look at, alcohol is so much easier for a small child to accidentally consume, and think of that party scenario. They're getting drunk. They're going to pay less attention to their children.
Right.
Smoking cannabis, you're going to be laser focused on your kids.
Right.
And it's harder for them to sneak a hit off of a joint than it is for them to grab your alcohol.
God, I love this. My grandmother loves plants. She has lots of them. When I come over to her house, we like to work together in her garden. She says that she has 2 green thumbs. They look normal to me.